Actually, he and I are just having a conversation. Hello, welcome to BODHI. I'm Stephen Weigand. Welcome to our 75-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class. I was going to have him start in handstand, but I don't think I'm going to do that to you today. Let's instead start on your backs with a little bit of core work. Surprise, surprise. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling and lengthen your right leg nice and long. You're going to take the arms all the way by your sides. We started with this one plenty of times. Go ahead and exhale, crunch it up. Lift the head and shoulder blades up off the mat. Keep the little grapefruit underneath your chin. And then find that smooth and steady inhale and exhale, Ujjayi pranayama, in and out through your nose. Calming things down in the face of challenging core work. Now work the left shin a little bit closer to your nose. Point your right toe a little further forward, and now point your left toe up towards the ceiling and try that, scissoring the thighs together. Good. And then just take another inhale like this. Now stay in the crunch, just switch legs. Drop the left leg and lift the right leg. Yep. Cool. Again, continue scissoring. Maybe the shoulder blades lift just an inch or so more up off the ground, keeping the grapefruit, keeping the focus on the ceiling wherever you're focusing there. Yep. Take another inhale like this. Good. Now take the left leg all the way up and then just hug both knees in. Good. Give it a good little squeeze. So nice of me, right? Yeah, we're done now. Have a great day. Now take the hands behind your head. You can keep the knees at 90 degrees. You can just start to flex the baby toes back. Let's just do some crunches here. Exhale, crunch it up. And then inhale, lower down. Try to keep the grapefruit. Exhale, crunch it up. Lift the shoulder blades up. And then inhale, roll it all the way down. Nice. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Nice. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 5 more like this. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, keep the hands where they are. Set the feet down, soles of the feet down, so you're setting up for like a bridge pose in the legs. And you know where we're going from here. Exhale, crunch it up. Lift the head and shoulder blades up. Inhale, extend the legs long. Point the toes. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift higher. And then inhale, roll it down. Good. Again, exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, elongate. Point those toes. And then go ahead and set the feet down. Lift and lower. Excellent. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Set the feet down. Lift a little higher. Inhale, lower. Good. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. For less, you can take the legs higher. For more, lower. Set the feet down. Lift it up. And lower down. Nice of me to say it on the third one. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lengthen it long. Set the feet down. Lift a little higher. And then lower back down. Good. One more like this. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lengthen it out. Good. Go ahead and set the feet down. Lift a little higher. Inhale, lower down. Good. Release the arms by the side. Take the right leg up. Extend the left leg long, like we started with. Okay, now, I changed my mind. Go ahead and take the hands behind the head. Now from there, when you exhale, crunch up. Heels of the hand touch behind the hamstring. Good, and then roll it back down. Hands behind the head. Nice. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Point the toes, scissor the thighs. Exhale, crunch it up. And then inhale, lower. If for some reason that doesn't work, you can flex the heels for you. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lower down. Nice. 2 more like this. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Switch legs. Left leg up. Lower the right leg down. Here you go. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And you can drop the right heel if it's too much. Exhale. Inhale. Nice use of the breath. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one like this. Exhale. Inhale. Now listen up. Drop the right heel. Drop the left heel. Everything is just dropped. Now take the arms by the sides. I'm not going to do a minute, but we are going to go breath of fire. Ardha Navasana. Here we go. Exhale, crunch it up. Lift the heels up. Lift the shoulder blades up. Pump the belly. Scissor the thighs like you got a block between them. Make a really angry face too. It helps. Doing good? Doing good? Or a really crazy face. Actually, I like the crazy face better. 5 more seconds. Big inhale, hold. And exhale, hug the knees in. Woo! Now we're done with class. Adios, have a great day. You can rock it all the way up, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We'll make your way to downward facing dog from there. Good. Now from downward facing dog, take a nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Good, inhale, plank pose. Glide the shoulders all the way over wrists. Whoa, what? Top of a push-up. Just 3 minutes here. If this gets to be too much, you can drop the knees down to the ground. So I'm focusing on the time. Your job is to connect to your breathing, especially when you know what's coming. Tendencies for the mind is to be like, screw you. That's fine. You can do the screw you, but just breathe within that. Try to get a 5 count on the inhale and a 5 count on your exhale. That's it. Come a little higher up onto the tippy toes. Lift the head of the thigh bones. That's it. So the head of the thigh bones lift, but the tailbone slightly drops and then goes back. Yes, just so that the butt isn't hiking up towards the ceiling. Okay. And you can keep the shoulders just a little bit back of the wrist if you've got any stuff going on in your wrists. If that feels okay, you can keep the shoulders right up over the wrists. Okay. Pull the front ribs into the back body. Isometrically pull the hands, or in Chris's case, the knuckles back towards the back of the mat. Yep. You're doing great. Making it a meditation, which doesn't mean that you're going to feel all peaceful. Meditation is being connected to your breath, connected to your sensor within all the stuff that's stirring. Using that energy to be more present and move stuck energy up, out, and through you. That's what we're up to here, so that we can connect soul, mind, and body as one. And again, if something doesn't feel right, you drop to the knees. You take a little break. That's fine. Go to your edge and breathe. Don't go beyond it. You've heard me say it. Going beyond your limits is a way of checking out. So stay engaged. Squeeze the outer wrist in. 3 to 5 count on the inhale, 3 to 5 count on the exhale. You're doing fantastic. We're already 2 minutes in. And again, I got the clock. You connect to your breathing. Attend to your breathing. Widen out the collarbones. Yes. See if you can pull the knuckles or the wrist back even just a little bit more isometrically. Like you got a block between your thighs. Scissor, and then lengthen the tail back again towards the back of the mat. Like my hands are on your hips. I'm pulling those back slightly, and you're lengthening your bottom ribs forward. That's it. That's the elongation. Then we firm the upper outer arms in, firm the outer wrists in, press the thumb and forefinger down. You're doing great. Not much longer to go. If you're shaking, that's good. That means energy is moving. Stay breathing within all that. Yes. Keep broadening out through the collarbones. Keep broadening out through the shoulder blades. Fill the space behind the heart. Soften down through the traps. Elongate the occiput, the base of the skull. Lengthen the tops of the ears forward. And downward facing dog. 3 minutes. Holy shit. Walk the hands all the way back towards the feet. And you're going to hang at the back of the mat. If you need to take a child's pose or if you're done with class, I completely understand. That was no joke. Here we are. You can grab opposite elbows, you can set the hands underneath the feet, you can curse, you can shout, you can do whatever feels right after that crazy little 3-minute plank hold. It's going to bring stuff up, no doubt. And again, the opportunity is not to stuff it or put it here or compartmentalize it, it's to allow it and stay connected to your breath within it and then see where that energy moves and flows. So we can move it and be more connected in the process, more empowered. Third chakra, center of confidence, truth, connection to purpose. All right, from there, you can walk it all the way back to downward facing dog. Wrists all right? Take a nice big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Good. Take a couple moments here in the doggy. We're going to widen out through the collarbones. Yeah. Press down through the thumb, forefinger. Yeah. And like you got a strap around the wrist, kind of firm the outer wrist in. But while you do that, widen your collarbones out. Yes. And if it's too much, you can always take a little bend in the elbow okay? That's better for you if you feel a little strain there. And then here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg up in the air. Pull the outer left hip back. Pull the knee all the way into the chest. Okay, lift the knee a little higher. Press the thumb and forefinger down. Lift the left thigh away from the ground. And then shoot the leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog pose. From there, take the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle. Once you get there, pull the right shoulder back, lift the knee a little higher. Good work, three-legged dog. Shoot it all the way up and back. Nice. Now take the knee to the back of the right tricep muscle. Try to get the center of the knee on the skin of the arm and lift higher up to that armpit. That's it, brother. Now look forward. Now listen up. Three-legged plank. Shoot the right leg back. You can hold it here or wrists in, bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Press right back up to plank. Come up onto your left fingertips and hold. Okay, this is plenty challenging. You know this. Setting up for the one-arm, one-legged plank. Lean a little bit further forward. Lift the right hip a little higher. And if you want more, lengthen the left arm forward. One-arm, one-legged plank. Yeah, Chris, nice. Right ribs, just because I'm picky. There you go, brother. That's looking fantastic. Take one more inhale there. Vashisthasana. Left hand down. Stack the right foot on top of your left foot. Awesome work. Roll the top hip a little bit towards the right just to stack the hips. Nice. Yes. Press the top of your both thighs back towards the, yes, behind you, but buckle your hip points and pull the hip points forward. I know, it's weird, huh? Okay, now from there, lift the right foot just an inch up off the left, flip this dog, set the ball of the foot behind you, lift the heart up and over that imaginary high bar as you wrap the right tricep in towards the chin. Now try to lift the left ear away from the ground. There you go. And lift the heart even just a touch higher. Yes! Now, reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Listen up. Pull the right knee all the way into the chest. Keep the knee in the chest. Set the right hand down to the ground. Keep the knee at the chest. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. I'm not going to make you do Virasana, I promise. Squeeze the elbows in. Take one more inhale here. Press it up to plank. Set the right foot down. Yeah, there you go. Drop the left knee down. Reach the arms up. Woof! Thank God. Off the wrists and the shoulders. Hang here for a moment or two. And bring the palms together at the heart. Left tricep to your right thigh. The faces are amazing. As I've said, in classes before, I hear that people just literally hang in there to watch his face. They don't even bother with class after 30 minutes. It's entertainment, and we're happy to provide that service for you. He's happy to provide that service for you. Okay, now from here, if you want a little bit more, uncurl the back toes, lift the left thigh up and away from the ground. Lift the outer left hip. Nice. And breathe into the back ribs. That's it. Karate chop that left elbow down. There you go. Nice. Good length. Good. Now take one more inhale like this. Now listen up. Unwind the twist and extend the arms all the way forward. Extended crescent pose. So you're not twisting. You're just, yep, extending. Yeah, there we go. Good. Take one more breath here. Lengthen. And exhale, let it go. Hands down. Step the right foot back. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Pause. Looks really nice. Good. Lift in the head of the thigh bones. Downward facing dog. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. As Chris pointed out the other day, the head of the thigh bone lift and up dog is huge because if we don't lift the head of the thigh bones, we can tend to put a little stress on the low back. Okay? We'll go over that next time. Here we go. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way into the chest. That's it. Lift the knee a little higher, broaden the collarbones out, and then shoot the leg all the way up and back. Take the knee across to the right tricep muscle. Pull the left shoulder back once you get there. Firm the wrists in. That's it. Good. Three-legged dog. Shoot it all the way up and back. Take the knee to the back of the left tricep muscle. Skin of the knee, on the center of the knee on the skin of the arm. Lift a little higher. Yes, look forward. Shoot it back, three-legged plank. Hold, you can keep it, or bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Lift it right back up, plank. Come up onto the right fingertips and hold right here. Good. Pull the sternum a little bit further forward. You can keep this, working the outer left hip and ribs, or you can reach the right arm forward, continuing to lift the outer left hip and left ribs. Yes, either way, that's where you lift. Flex through the left heel. That's it. And kick back through that left heel as you pull the heart a little further forward. That's it. Take one last inhale like this. Awesome work. Vashisthasana. Right hand down. Stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Good work. It might feel better for you if you walk your wrist a little bit over. I know you're going to have to release the top hand down to do that. Yeah. Feel a little better? Okay. Find the breath. Now lift the top foot just an inch up off the bottom one, and let's flip this dog. Set the ball of the foot behind you, lift the heart up and over that imaginary high bar as you wrap the upper outer arm in towards the chin. It's great. Yep. One more lift of that heart. Then take the left arm all the way up to the ceiling, pull the left knee all the way into the chest. Keep it there, lift the right hip a little higher, set the left hand down, keep the knee at the chest, and then bend the elbows lower halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Squeeze those elbows in, broaden the collarbones out, press it all the way up to plank, set the left foot down between the thumbs, drop the right knee down to the ground, and reach the arms all the way up. Low lunge crescent pose. Excellent. Press the right baby toe down, buckle the hip points together, and lift the right hip point up towards the nose. Good. I didn't get a crazy face on this side. It's like, nope. Samurai, focus now. And then from there, bring the palms together at the heart. Right tricep to your left thigh. Low lunge crescent twist. Press the left palm into the right palm. And try to work both of the knuckles of your thumbs closer towards each other and then forward. I know that's kind of a weird instruction, but it works. Pull the thumbs a little closer to the heart. Yes! If you want more, uncurl the right toes, lift the right thigh up and away from the ground. Continue finding the breath here in the midst of all this craziness that's being thrown your way. Lift the outer right hip and work. It's like I'm pulling the hips and the butt slightly back as you lengthen a little bit further forward. Lift the top of the right thigh. Now unwind the twist. Extend the arms all the way forward. Biceps are by the ears. That's it. Lift the low ribs. Lift the right thigh. And then release the hands down. Step the left foot back. Keep that same lift in the thighs. Bend the elbows lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Keep that same lift in the thighs. Roll over the toes. Upward facing dog. Maybe get out of your pose and look at Chris's. See the head of the thigh bone lift? That's super protective for his low back. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Because when the thighs kind of drop, you know, like this, and they're not really engaged, like I can feel that in my low back there. Very different than this. Thighs up and lengthening back towards the toes. Put a little bit in the elbows and pull the heart through the arms. It makes it a whole different pose. So that the legs, the core, the back is all working to support you there. Nice big inhale in through the nose again. Exhale, let it out. Good, go ahead and inhale, bend the knees and look forward past the thumbs. Pause here. Lift the front ribs in and up. Now keep that lift. Pull the palms back towards the toes isometrically and extend the upper body a little forward past your thumbs. Okay? Now, at the end of your exhale, maybe you just take a little float all the way up to the top. Maybe that float's going to last a quarter of a second, but the core is going to be engaged. Yes, at least the core is engaged. Lengthen forward and then fold. Circle rise, take it up. And then exhale, pull the palms together at the heart. Good. Sweating a little bit? All right, let's carry on. Palms drop, circle, and rise. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward, release. I should have brought you a towel. Inhale, lengthen forward. I'll go get it. Exhale, you can step it or you can float it all the way back. Okay, Chaturanga, lower if you're in plank. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Where's your towel? I'm blind. Oh, okay. I'm blind, everybody. There we go. Towel. Another big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. I was looking for his phone the other day, and it was literally like right in front of me. And I didn't find it for 45 minutes. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And at the end of the exhale, step or jump the feet all the way up to the top. Lift those low ribs. Yep. Lengthen it out as you inhale. And then fold forward as you exhale. Circle rise, take it all the way up. And then exhale, pull the palms together at your heart. Good breath. Palms drop, circle rise, take it up. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward, release. When you inhale, elongate it out, lengthen. When you exhale, you can step the opposite foot back or float it back. Okay, lower down, Chaturanga if you're in plank. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Yes! All the way up and back, downward facing dog. Awesome. If you need to readjust the hands and down dog, do that. Chris and I both turn our hands out just a little bit. It helps with the shoulder alignment. Because a lot of times if the front crease in the wrist is turned in a little bit, the shoulders will be prone rotating forward. Thus, you can't get the most supportive engagement in the triceps, the serratus in the back to support your arms. So we want everything working to support you here. Okay, inhale, bend the knees. This time I just want you to jump in place one time before you jump to the top of the mat. So just jump as high as you can in place, lifting the low ribs as you exhale. Yes! Now, I'm not even going to come to the front of the mat this time. You're going to apply that. You're going to breathe into the fear and just do what you can. Okay? Hips over wrists. Yes, lengthen it out as you inhale, and then exhale, fold. Good, circle rise. Take it all the way up, and then exhale, pull the palms together at the heart. Nice work. Palms drop, circle rise, take it up. And then exhale, hinge and fold, forward, release. Awesome. Elongate it out as you inhale. Good, you can step, you can float it back. If you're floating, just do what he does. Awesome. That was great. Over the toes, upward facing dog, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. So Chris is really lengthening a lot as he's shooting the legs back. A common thing that I'll see in class sometimes is when people are jumping back, they'll come here to jump and their head will be looking down and their upper body will be going down and then they'll jump back like this. And you put a lot of stress, you know, on the neck, shoulder, because the core is not engaged. When we get that length and lift, then shoot back, it's a whole different thing. And it's hard as hell. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. I'm gonna be here at the front this time, okay? When you exhale, hips over wrists. Good, lengthen and lower. Circle rise, take it all the way up, and then exhale, pull the palms to the heart center. Nice breath. Again, inhale, rise it up. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward and release. Elongate it out as you inhale. Nice work, go ahead and step or float it back, chaturanga. Yes, look at that. Over the toes, upward facing dog, then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Awesome work. Trusting the heart. It may sound cheesy, but it's the truth. The more that we can, in a visceral way, get that extension and that link through the heart, that trickles into life off the mat as well. It's a great practice ground for trusting yourself, connecting heart, soul, mind, body. Here we go. Bend the knees. Good. And you got it. At the end of your exhale, step or float it up. Hips over wrists. Nice. Lengthen it out, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Circle rise, take it all the way up. Exhale, pull the palms to the heart center. Good, last time, palms drop, circle rise, take it up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Elongate it out as you inhale. Good work. Step or float it all the way back. Chaturanga, wrists in. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Over the toes, up dog. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale in through the nose. Let it out as you exhale. Ah, yes. Again, trust where your breath is leading you. If you need a break, you do that. But the breath is what guides it, not resistance in the mind. There's a big difference. Okay, here we go. Right leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle. Pull the right shoulder back. When you inhale, lower the knee down to the left wrist. Exhale, lift it above the elbow. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Kundalini 1. Maybe hop the back foot up an inch, 2 or 3. Maybe you're just working that setup. Okay. If that's the case, pulling the heart forward like Chris does. Squeeze the wrists in. Okay. Take one more breath here. If you have that back leg lifted, you do it. And then from there, back to Vashisthasana. Stack the right foot on top of the left foot. Good. Roll the right hip towards the right a little bit. Now this time, reach the top arm all the way out over your head. And again, roll the top hip towards the right. Now, rotate to your toes and do a one-arm plank pose, and then you're just going to lift the left foot just an inch up off the ground. Nice. Okay? Lift the left ribs. Good. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow in to meet at the chest. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow in to meet at the chest. Exhale, extend it long. It's hard. Take one more like this. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow into me at the chest. Extend it long. Now listen up. Pull the knee to the back of the left tricep. Just the left tricep. You can do it. Lift it higher. Yes! Warrior 3. Step the left foot down and tip it right forward into balance. Oh, shit. You all right? Okay. I have to make sure he's okay. This is crazy shit we're doing here. Press the top of the left thigh back. Good. Yeah, levelize the hips. Now, separate the arms wide apart like wings, and we're going to go right into twisting half moon. Set the right hand down. I got all backed up because we got the left foot forward. So right hand down, left arm up to the ceiling. Lift the outer right hip slightly up. Yes, good kick through that right heel. Take one more inhale like this. Exhale, release it all the way down to the ground. Good. Now, if you want a handstand, you can do it. You can go to the wall. Do you want a handstand or no? Yep. He wants it. Superman right here. Okay, so work on wrists in. Work on that length forward, pulling the heart further forward before coming up. Lift the ribs. Yes, keep the extension as you kick that right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Yes. Look at that. Not much help at all. All right, dude. Lift the low ribs up to the ceiling. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling. All right. Holy shit, that was awesome. That was right away, too. Did you feel that? Yeah. And you can vinyasa yourselves. Over the toes, up dog. Then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Wow. That was like one of the best first lifts I've seen. Did it feel like that to you? It's killer. He's like, yes, shut up. Could we get over with this, please? Big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Good. Take a moment here before we get into the other side. Press the thumb, forefinger down and forward. Press the fleshy part between the thumb and forefinger down. Press it. I was saying press it. Left leg rises up. Take the knee all the way across to your right tricep muscle. Work the left shoulder slightly back. Inhale, lower the knee down to the right wrist. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. One more. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Good. You can hold it here or Kundalini 1. Maybe hop the back foot up an inch, 2 or 3. Squeeze those elbows in. Yes. Nice, brother. Yeah, good with the back leg today, too. Lengthen the collarbones a little further forward. Last inhale like this. Vashisthasana. Stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Awesome. And finding the breath and the connection within the transitions. So we're not just, and he's very engaged. I'm just saying that for all of us to remember. Reach the top arm all the way out over the head. And then rotate to your toes, one arm plank pose. From there, maybe you lift the right foot just an inch up off the ground. Right ribs lift, right hip lifts. You can keep this, or inhale, pull the knee and elbow into me at the chest. Exhale, extend that heart forward. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow into the chest. Extend forward, not easy. If you fall out, oh well. One more time, inhale, pull it in. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, you got it! And then extend it long. Now take the knee to the back of the right tricep, lengthen that heart forward. Step the right foot down, warrior 3. Holy shit, that was amazing. That's a great catch. I mean, it was. You attribute that to what? Breath? Luck. Luck, I like it. Press the right thigh back. Good luck. That was amazing. Nice. Now separate the arms wide apart like wings. And right into twisting Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand down, float the right arm up to the ceiling. That's it. Work the outer left hip up. Press the top of the right thigh back. Yeah, nice. You got it, brother. Take another inhale like this. Work the heart a little bit more towards the right. Lift the left hip a little higher. And then release. Great. You can hang in standing splits. You can work the handstand with us. So what I was saying is that he's got the shoulders right up over the wrist. We're working on the length first. So keep the length, then lift the low ribs. Okay? Which makes it a little bit more challenging, but it's like he was doing in his jump back in Chaturanga. This is lengthening. And then he just tips it all the way up. And he's already lengthened. And it's nice to have a little break in between everything, too. Okay. Ready? Okay. Reconnect to the breathing. And take your time. No rush. Lift, kick. If you want to be done, that's fine. You want one more? Okay. Third time's a charm. Ribs in, chest up. All right. Nice work, brother. Step it back. He's like, nope, I'm not stepping anything back. I'm done with this class. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice lift. Fantastic in the up dog. And a lot of times, you know, as we do a lot of chaturangas and up dog and down dog, we'll slack in some area. So just be aware of that. No judgment, but we just want to support you as best you can. So if you need to drop to the knees in chaturanga to make it more supportive for you, if you transition, it's easier, then do that. Big inhale in. Let it out, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. At the end of the exhale, you can step or you can jump the feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Yeah, that was great. Lengthen it out and then fold forward. Good, let's go chair pose, sink it down, Utkatasana. Good, get a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. I know, coming all the way down, setting it for both. So maybe today if you have a block, take a block, set it behind you, okay, behind the tail, and just take the hands so they're like this, outsides of the block. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the hands are like this, behind the sacrum here. So I'm pressing forward so I can be as forward as possible on my sits bones. That is highly important, okay? You can stay right here. Okay, you can work this variation, grabbing opposite elbows as you tip the head back, and you can feel the block behind you, but you're in the right place. Okay, if you want to move to step 2, you can go here, grab opposite elbows, or grab the forearms. Okay, if you want step 3 here, you want step 4 here. Okay, see, and I lean back, and it shows you where you go, which is a lot of times in the tailbone. So if you can stay forward on the sits bones, we'll just go for a cool 20 here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale. 12. Inhale. 13. Inhale. 14. Inhale. 15. 5 to go. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Set the feet down, maybe no hands, step all the way up, rise up, look up, maybe the palms touch. And then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Good, back to chair pose, sink it on down. Utkatasana, please. And then from there, fold, set the hands down, elongate forward on the inhale, and then exhale, you can step or float it all the way back. Lower down, over the toes, up dog, all the way up and back, down dog. Whew, that got me out of breath. Right leg rises up. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the right foot, lower down, chaturanga. Over toes, up dog, all the way up and back, down dog, nice. Take 5 here. Need some water? And like my hands, pulling the hips slightly back. If you need to put a little bend in the knees, you do it. Usually what happens when you lift the hips back is that the ribs drop. So the counteraction to hips back is ribs up. And then wrap the upper outer arms in. And then lengthen the tops of the ears a little forward towards the thumbs. For every action, there's a counteraction. Bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, you can step, jump, or float it all the way up to the top. Good, lengthen it out, and then fold forward. Chair pose, sink it down, Utkatasana, please. Good. And then from there, press the heels down, stand all the way up, look up, touch the palms. Exhale, pull the palms together. Chair pose, sink it down, Utkatasana. Good, now this time, palms to your heart, twist it up, left tricep to your right thigh. Squeeze the left knee back, sink the hips a little bit lower. Good. And work the outer left hip slightly back. Work the left knee slightly back, and then work the left ear slightly forward and away from the left shoulder. Good. One more inhale like that. Chair pose. And then twist. Right tricep, left thigh, other side. Right knee goes back on this side. Yep. That looks good. Now just a little more sitting back in the hips, but, Good, unwind it, chair pose. And guess where we're going? Sink it lower, sink it lower, sink it lower. Okay, now this time, you can work, whatever version you need. If you want a little side Navasana, roll to the outside edge of your left hip, okay? Now, when you exhale, work the heels in towards the butt and then extend it forward. So exhale, crunch up, heels in, inhale, extend it long. Exhale, inhale, exhale, woo, inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. Roll to the outside edge of the right not foot, hip. Exhale it in, inhale it out. Exhale, inhale. 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 Woo! Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, Navasana. He's like, nope, I'm not doing it. Set the feet down and rise all the way up. Woo! We all right?
Oh yeah.
We're alive, everybody. It feels good to be alive. Even if you got to curse at me, do that. That feels good too. Drop the palms down, circle the arms all the way up. Skip the chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, release. Lengthen it out. And step or float it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Over the toes, up dog. All the way up and back, down dog. Engaging that core. Right leg rises up. Empowerment center. Pull the knee all the way to the nose. Warrior 1. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, let it go. Foot back, lower down, Chaturanga. Over toes, up dog. Up and back, down dog. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee in. Step the foot down, Vira 1. Inhale it up. Exhale, let it go. Left foot back and lower nice and slow. Good, over toes, up doggy. All the way up and back, down doggy. 5 breaths here. Yes. Engaging here so that we can support the extension of your heart. Truth, heart, expression, extension. The whole deal. And it looks how it looks today. So let in the victory of how it looks today. If the mind is in judgment, let it be. Reattend to the breath and connect to the victory of just doing this. It's amazing. This is hard shit, as you know. So thank you for showing up. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up to the top. Lengthen it out as you inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Chair pose, sink it down. Utkatasana, please. Good, press the heels down, stand up, look up, touch the palms. Exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Good, back to chair pose, sink it down, Utkatasana. And exhale, fold forward, release. Lengthen it long as you inhale. Go ahead and step or float it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Over the toes, up dog. All the way up and back, down dog. One more round, right leg rises up. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, Warrior 1. Rise it up as you inhale. And then let it go on your exhale. Right foot back, lower down, Vinyasa. Over the toes, up dog. And then all the way up and back, down dog. Great. Left leg rises up. Knee to the nose, step it down. Rise it up on the inhale. Let it go on the exhale. Left foot back, lower with control. Over toes, up dog. Nice and easy, back to down dog. Awesome. You need a child's pose? Okay. If you need a child's pose, you take it. We'll take 5 breaths here. And we take a nice big inhale again in through the nose. And let it out. Good. Okay, now from here, lift your right leg up in the air. Come high up onto your left tippy toes, which he pretty much is. Now try to keep this leg as straight as you can, okay? Even a little higher on the left tippy toes. That's it. Now, try to take the right tippy toes to your right wrist, keeping that right leg as straight as can be. Yes, and 3-legged dog all the way up and back. 2 more like that. Right toes to right wrist. Yeah, all the way in there. There you go. Shoot it back. I don't care how close it gets. Just try to get a little bit more into the midline this time. And one more time. Right toes. Yeah, that's fine. Now lift up into the core. And then shoot it all the way back. Woo. Pyramid pose. Pull the knee to the nose. Step the foot down. Set the back foot down flat. And fold forward here. Yeah, I was going to suggest blocks. So grab some blocks if you need them. Even on blocks, I suggest coming up onto the fingertips. Levelizing the hips. And he's getting the length there. And then go ahead and fold forward. Just let everything hang for a few moments. Good. Nice. Now from here, go ahead and keep your left hand down and float your right arm up into twisting triangle. Now you can keep the hand inside the foot or you can take it outside the foot. I suggest to block either way. So left hand down, right arm up. Yep. And I suggest that height where Chris has it as well. Good. Now drop the chest a little lower, hips and butt slightly back as you press the top of the left thigh back. Yes. Then elongate forward. Outer left hip in and up and back. And then left ribs longer. Awesome. Good, brother. Take another inhale like this. Right into standing splits. Maybe you walk your blocks about 8 inches to a foot out in front of you. Hang here for a couple moments. Working on levelizing the hip. Pull the outer right hip back. Nice. Now listen up. From here, coming into external rotation, Ardha Chandrasana. Set the right hand down. Float the left arm up, half moon pose. Use a block if you need it. I know, it's weird. We went into Ardha Chandrasana before Warrior II even. Right ribs lift. Nice, dude. That looks awesome. Press the right thigh back. Lift the right ribs up. Now, if you want Chapasana, bend the back knee. Go ahead and reach back, grab the tops of the foot or the ankle. Nice. So Chris is doing both hands, which makes it a lot harder. You can just do the top arm if you like. Try to keep that left knee level with the left hip. Press the top of the right thigh back. Take one more inhale like this. No drama. Half moon pose. Nice and easy. Then nice and easy Warrior II finally. Bend the front knee. Step it all the way back. And line up the feet so that it's supportive for you. Heel to arch, whatever you like. And once you get there, you can allow the left hip to be where it is. So the left ribs work slightly back, but the left hip doesn't go with it. I know, it's kind of strange. Good. Now widen out through the shoulder blades. Press the top of the left thigh back. Maybe look back, straight line from your back pinky all the way to your front pinky. If you're feeling tension in the shoulders, isometrically press the palms down, engage the triceps, and widen out those collarbones. And again, now sink a little deeper. It's great. And then go back arm down the back leg. Let's reverse this warrior. Good. And then from there, take it right into side angle pose. I'm actually going to suggest you use a block today. Set the hand inside the foot or to a block. For where we're going next after this. Squeeze the outer right hip in, nice. Yes. Press the top of the left thigh back. Good. And then find the breath within it all. It's great. Take another breath here. Good. Now listen up, release that top hand down. You're going to snuggle the right shoulder underneath your right knee. Okay? Now, from here, we're going to try to take it all the way to Ashtabhakrasana, okay? So you're going to step that left foot all the way up and in front of your right foot, and then extend forward, squeeze the elbows in. Yeah, so the left foot on top of the right foot. Yes! Good! Elbows in one more time. Now, Kundanyasana 2. Yes, unwind, extend that left leg back, pull the heart forward. Yes, brother! Crushing it! And shoot it back, Chaturanga. Dude, that was killer. Feel good? All right. Woo! Big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Ah! All right. Now I got to remember how we got there. Oh, yes. Left leg rises up. Come up onto the right tippy toes. Okay, now, again, try to keep that left leg as straight as you can. Try to tap the left toes to the left wrists. Yep. Now lift the core higher. Yes! Shoot it all the way up and back. Good. 2 more. Here you go. Higher up onto the right tippy toes. Collarbones broad. There you go. Shoot it all the way up and back. Hard shit. You got it. 1 more. Left foot close to those toes, even a little closer. Yeah! Shoot it all the way up and back. Pyramid pose. Step the foot down between the thumbs, walk the back foot up a third of the way, grab your blocks. And hang forward here. Good. And again, come up onto the fingertips, get a little length first. Press the top of the right thigh back. And then go ahead and fold. Good. Ashtabhakrasana is fun, huh? Especially when it comes out of nowhere and you think you're going to Kundalini 2 first, and then you don't. Nice. Now fold everything if you haven't done that already. Chill here for a few moments. Let the head soften. Let the brain relax. Let the weight of anything spinning around in the brain let go for a few moments. By not trying to let go, but because you're viscerally just dropping everything, things naturally just go, even if just for a moment. Now, twisting triangle, set the right hand down, inside or outside the front foot, use a block. Again, I suggest that height he's using there, and twisting half, or not twisting half moon, twisting triangle. Yep, keeping the hips nice and level. Yeah, he already did it. So it's like I pull the hips slightly back as you elongate those right ribs a little further forward, keeping length and space, keeping that natural curve in your lumbar as you're twisting here, so important. That's awesome. Good, take another inhale like that, looks great. Standing splits, walk the hands about 8 to 12 inches out in front of you, use the blocks. Now it's hard to levelize the hips here, he did a great job of it. So you firm the outer left hip back and lift the head of the right thigh bone up as you flex that right heel and kick it back towards me, or towards the back of your yoga mat. Or you can just wipe your face off because you're sweating so much, that works too. Good, take another breath like this. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Set the left hand down, about a foot out in front of the baby toe. If you fall out, oh well. It's a practice, so be light with yourself. And again, this shit ain't easy. It's good, nice length. Yep, I'm just gonna say work this back foot, just slightly into the midline. Yeah, so if you looked back, you could see your toes. Yep. Now, Chapasana, bend the back knee. Go ahead and reach back, grab the tops of the foot. You can do that with the right hand. If you're a Superman like Chris, you can do it with both hands. And within it all, reattend to your breathing. Even let the breathing be, you're just attending to it. You don't even have to try to control it right now. Firm the outer left hip in. Reconnecting your attention to your intention to be present and breathe and connected in the face of challenging shit. Okay, let's go to half moon from there. And then from half moon, warrior 2. Step the right foot all the way back. Set the feet up so it's supportive for you, heel to heel, heel to arch. Make some hissing sounds out of your nose. I don't know if you could hear that, but it sounded like this. Is that like an angry thing?
Was it sucking snot in?
He's like, no, it was just sucking snot in my nose. I kind of liked it when it was an angry thing, but because I know they like it. Back arm down the back leg, reverse warrior. Think a little deeper. No, it was sucking snot in my nose. Press the top of the right thigh back. That's fine. You can go into side angle pose from there. Elbow to the thigh. Or actually, let's set the hand inside the foot because if you know where we're going next. And same thing with the hips. I'm just slightly pulling them back as he lifts his left ribs up. Yep. And gets a little revolution through the top ribs. But continue firming the outer left hip in whilst doing that. And see if you can lengthen the left ear a little further forward. It's great. Take another inhale like that. And then release the hand down. You can remove the block. Snuggle the left shoulder underneath your left knee. And you can drop your right knee down like he's doing too, okay? So as you set it, and this is a great hip stretch. Maybe you just stay right here. I should have mentioned that on the first side, that you can just stay right here, okay? Or if you're up for it, you're gonna work that right foot all the way up, slide the heel on top of the tops of the left foot, and then extend those legs out as you got chaturanga in those elbows, and pull the heart a little further forward. And then breathe. Nothing to it. Now from here, Kundinyasana 2. Pull the right knee in, shoot it all the way back, pull the heart forward, kick the back heel back, heart even further forward, shoot it all the way back, Chaturanga. Woo! Up dog, all the way up and back, down doggy. All right. I'm glad you're doing it, not me. Big inhale in. Let it out, exhale. Good, drop the knees, set it up for dolphin pose. Your all-time favorite, I know. We're not gonna go to pincha though. It's like, all right, deal. Now line the shoulders right up over your elbows. And I like actually what he's doing there with the block. So he's got his hands, I'm gonna show you guys so you can see. Okay, he's got his hands like this. Lining up the elbows appropriately so that they're not splaying out to the sides, because when they splay out, you can put a little stress on the next shoulders. So once you got the right alignment there, you can uncurl the toes and lift the hips all the way up and back to dolphin pose. It's great. If you have your block person, just have them remove the block. And then lift your right leg all the way up. Pull the knee all the way into the chest. Good. Extend it all the way long. Now take it across to your left tricep. Good. Extend it long. Now take it to the right tricep. Extend it long. Now, for less, you can come to down dog from here. For more, lift the elbows just 1 inch up off the ground. Good. Lengthen forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come up to plank pose. Pull the knee in. Step it down, warrior 2. Okay, if you were in down dog, you just step it down, warrior 2 from there. Not bad, right? Work the left rib slightly back. Sink the front knee a little deeper. Okay, now from here, go ahead and straighten up your front leg. Let's go back arm down the back leg, reverse triangle. And then from there, take it all the way into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Use a block outside the foot if you're using a block. Okay, if not, you grab the ankle shin. And if you do have a little hyperextension in the front knee, just take a micro bend in it. We just don't want that knee, locked or hyperextended. Put a little bend in it whilst pressing the head of the thigh bone back. Very different engagement there in the leg. Press the right big toe down and forward. Now from here, reach the left arm all the way up and over your head. Now you can keep this, or if you want, add the right arm forward to the mix into the extended triangle pose. It's nice. Even a little more length through the bottom ribs. Even a little more revolution through the top ones, and widen the shoulder blades out. Now keep the extension, just bend the knee, extended side angle pose. Yep. Good. Now take another breath like this. Now release the right hand down to the ground, fingertips, left arm up. Yes. Now this is going to be fun. Okay, now from here, I want you to take the sole of your right foot to the inseam of your left thigh. So it's kind of like a tree. Then swivel to the outside edge of the left foot, set the left hand down so you're in Tree Vashisthasana. Yep. That's it. Nice. Now work the right hip towards the right side. Okay, now with that right ankle, I want you to take it on top of your right thigh. Yeah, that's kind of like a figure 4. So you're going to go to a figure 4 position here. Good. Now release the right hand down. Hop the left foot all the way up to the top of the mat so you're in figure 4 at the top of your mat. Yes. Now, once you get to figure 4 at the top of the mat, I want you to bring the palms to your heart. Good. Pull the hips and butt back. You can stay here or reach the arms all the way forward like a warrior 3, but keep working the butt back. Keep working the arms forward. Yes! Nice! And continue finding the breath within the process. You got one more breath here. Now, release the hands down to the ground, setting up for the flying pigeon pose. Okay, I'm going to demo it here. So you're going to snuggle the left toes around the right toes around the left tricep muscle. And this right here is plenty challenging. I'm going to show you from this angle so you can see my toes. Okay? Wrap them, elbows squeeze in, collarbones broad. Okay? Maybe you just work this, tipping forward, plenty challenging, or you tip forward, lengthen the butt back, lengthen the heel back, and pull the heart further forward. Woo! It's a fun one. You like that? Over the toes up dog. It was just so sweet how he said it. It was like, yeah. Whew. All right, lion's breath, big inhale in. Let it out, exhale. One more side to go, almost there. Let's see how we got there. Let's do another big inhale so I can remember. Big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good, dolphin pose. It came, finally it came. I was like, where do we start? Da, da, da. I gotta let it go, then it comes. You can use a block here like Chris. Now, press the ulnar wrist points down and work the outer wrist slightly in, even as you're spinning your hands perhaps slightly out. Now, lift the left leg up. Pull the knee all the way to the chest. Extend it all the way out. Good, take the knee all the way across, right tricep. Extend it all the way out. Take the knee to the back of the left tricep. Good, extend it all the way out. Now, lift the elbows just 1 inch up off the ground. Good, from there, Chaturanga Dandasana. Back up to plank, pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down, warrior 2. Whoosh. Or you could have done that from down dog. People are like, yeah, we tuned out 30 minutes ago, but we're enjoying Chris. Work the right ribs back, press the right thigh back, sink the front thigh a little deeper. Awesome. Working on getting to 90 degrees here to release the piriformis and IT band just for one more breath. Then you're going to straighten that front leg, reverse triangle, back arm down the back leg, then take it into Trikonasana, the regular triangle, use a block. If that's for you. We like blocks. And I like how he takes his time there. With his length, he gets the length, and then he hinges at the hips. So he's got that extension here through the low ribs, and just a little pulling back of the hips. Very, very subtle movements. But the subtle movements make all the difference in the world. It's great. Thank you, Krista. Krista Cahill, master teacher. All that stuff is plugging into his system. When does she teach? She teaches Tuesday, Thursday? Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Amazing, amazing. One of the best teachers, one of the top 2 teachers on the face of the planet. Reach the top arm all the way over the head. Nice, and then from there, extend the left arm all the way forward as well, into the extended triangle pose. Yes, good. Awesome, brother. Forearms in a little bit more. Soften the traps. That's it. Now, bend the front knee, extended side angle pose. Yep, you got it. Take one more breath here, knee a little to the left, right thigh back. Now release the left hand down. Yes, you can come onto the fingertips. Then you're gonna work the sole of the left foot on the inseam of the right thigh. If the foot's on the knee, go lower, okay, or higher. And then right hand down, swivel the outside edge of the right foot, left arm up into tree version of Vashisthasana. Try to work the top hip towards the left, in Chris's case, towards me, okay? Now from there, figure 4, set the left ankle on top of the right thigh, then release the left hand down, hop the right foot all the way up to the top of the mat, and you're just gonna hang for a moment there, okay? Oh, this way. Then you're gonna bring the palms to the heart, start to lengthen, work the hips back, okay? Or you can go elbows on the shin, which I didn't say before, or you can reach the arms all the way forward. That's it. Nice. Length. Trust yourself. Even a little more length through the heart. That's it. Now release the hands down. And you're going to snuggle the right toes around the right tricep this time. No, I'm saying it all wrong. Left toes around the right tricep this time. And again, maybe you just work right there, which is killer. Elbows in, collarbones broad. Trust your heart. Pull it further forward and kick back. Yeah, karate kick that heel all the way back. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, he's doing it. Now lengthen. All right, dude, that was great. Holy shit. Whew. All right, no joke. You up for another round of boat pose? It won't be very long.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a vinyasa before we do it. Everybody at home, I'm sure, is like, we're just going to watch you guys do boat pose. I totally understand.
As long as there's another round of handstands.
Oh yeah, that's why we're doing the boat pose. See, he was making sure we weren't skipping handstands. I'm like, no, I'm giving you a little break on the arms, the shoulders, and everything before we do handstands, and we're going to light the core up a little bit more. Okay, so from here, just a nice and easy inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Oh, so nice. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So soft and gentle, right? Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, now pause in Ardha Navasana. Okay, now lift the right leg up, extend the left leg long. Good. Keep the right leg extended. Exhale, come up. Inhale, roll down. Exhale it up. Inhale, roll down. Good. Exhale. Inhale, not as easy, not on a mat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Switch sides. Whew. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop both heels. And Navasana. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Set the feet down. Rise all the way up. Woo! Okay, now it's handstand time. That was no joke. Woo! Try doing it not on a mat. It feels great. Okay, so maybe you're at home working it on the wall, but again, we're going to try that extension today. So you're here, shoulders are here, and really work the wrists in, like you're squeezing them in and then broadening those collarbones out, because that's going to plug the arm bones into the shoulder socket. A lot of times when we lift up, these go out a little bit. I'm exaggerating to make a point, but we want to squeeze this in whilst keeping this broad and lengthening. Try it again. And then keep kicking up and up. And then drop the head in between the biceps. Even if just for a second, feels great on the neck. Whew! Okay. You up for it?
See?
Okay. Huh?
Then I'll do the bad side first.
He says, I'll do my bad side first. Nice. Yes. It's all you. I'm right here, but that was you. Good. Switch sides?
Yep.
Last time. You got one more. Wrists in. Nope. All right. We crushed it. Time to come onto your backs. Set up for a little bridge action. That was good though, dude. Crushed, right? Yeah, that was no joke. Level 5.5 today. What'd you say? 6.5? Level-wise. 5.5. We'll get to 6.5 next time. And this is still not even in the same stratosphere as Brock. Right? So we use blocks here. You've probably never heard me say the name Brock before. And nice, when you're ready, go ahead and lift the hips up. Chris and I both like to use blocks here. I find so much more supportive in bridge for the low back, for the sacrum. We want to get length in the back bend. It's kind of more back extending than back bending. And eventually the hips go even a little bit higher. Think about it being the highest point, even if it doesn't get to that place. Yep. As you scrub the heel or the blocks back, get a little engagement in the hamstring. And then exhale, lower down to the ground. Nice. And then when you're ready to lift it back up. I don't suggest doing Navasana on the ground with no mat. It doesn't feel that great. It is what I get, I deserve it. A little taste of my own medicine. And then exhale, lower it back down. Nice. And one more time, let's lift it back up. A little more length through the crown of the head. That's it. Working the tailbone towards the back of your knees as you scrub the heels towards the tailbone. Squeeze the thighs slightly in and down, and then press the heels down. There you go. Exhale, slowly lower down. Hug the knees into the chest, give them a nice little squeeze in. And you can drop to the right, head and shoulders roll over to your left. I'm not going to be as hard on the next person. If you need to, you can work the knees a little higher if that feels good. And then exhale, switch sides. And next time you exhale, we'll have you hug the knees into the chest. Squeeze it in nice and tight. And then we'll go happy baby pose. Grab the outside edges of the feet. What are you feeling today for your hip? Double pigeon? Good thing I asked, right? I'm like, what do you want to do? Double pigeon? Oh, were you? Okay, good. Nice. Now from there, let's have you rock it all the way up. And we're going to set you up for the double pigeon pose. Okay, so once you get there, I'm just going to show you from two angles. So first, take the hands by your hips. Okay, and then go ahead and lift your butt up, sit back, so you're forward on your sits bones, okay? Then from there, we're going to cross the right ankle on top of the left knee area. Okay, and once you got that set up, try to stack the shins on top of each other as best you can. And a lot of times, this right foot will be right over the right knee. See if you can even just take it a little further over if possible. Okay, and then with your right thigh, take your right hand to your right thigh and try to roll the right thigh open just to get the knee even just a quarter of an inch down and really feel into that external rotation there in the hip. Okay? Then, from there, bring your block person over and have them press your hips down to the ground. So you got more energy moving down towards the floor. You're rooted down into your sits bones as your side ribs lengthen up. Now you can keep this, or I actually like to use blocks here. Reach the arms towards the blocks and extend forward. Okay, but we're keeping the low curve in the back. So if you don't have a block person, work with pressing your sits bones down, okay, and working your hips and butt slightly back as you lengthen the ribs and heart a little further forward. So it's kind of the same thing we're working in everything. You probably hear a lot of the same cues because it is the same thing in everything in a different way. Feel that? Okay. So again, we're keeping the natural curve in the low back. A lot of times the tendency, at least for my low back, is to tuck here. And what we want to do is, again, keep the curve here so that, again, this goes slightly back, this goes forward, and that we're protected in the low back while we get into the hips and open things up. Good. And then you just trust the breath here. So if the breath wants to extend or fold a little further forward, you go with your breath, not with what your mind thinks you should or shouldn't do, but what your body is saying is true. Nice. Think about resisting and kind of pressing into my foot. Yeah, whilst lengthening the ribs further forward. There you go. Yep. And then nice and easy, you can start to unwind on that side. Feel all right?
Yep.
Good, and then we'll switch sides. So again, for you at home, once you've got the opposite side set up, take the hands by your sides, lift up and back like he just did. And then you can take your blocks a little bit further towards you. And while you start to lengthen your arms towards the block or the floor, again, you also think about working your hips slightly back and then ribs slightly forward. And as the ribs go forward, also pull them in. Yeah, there you go. Then if you got somebody to put your foot back here, you can do that too. That's it. You okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Get more. Yep. Nice. Really nice. Awesome. Good. You can start to come out. Extend your legs forward. Setting up for Paschimottanasana. Want to use a block today? We'll see. So take the arms up, pigeon toe the two big toes in. Okay. As you start to extend forward, think the same kind of thing. Just hips butt slightly back as the ribs go slightly forward. Yes, and then the hands set where they do. And you can pull the toes back, pull the sides of the feet back, put a little bend in the knees if you need a little less, if you need a little more back support. Slightly dropping the head, keeping the grapefruit underneath the chin so that the occiput gets a little length at the base of the skull. We get length through the cervical spine so we're not jacking the chin forward. So we got this, elongation. Subtle, but different than this. And then from there you can slowly start to make your way back and then lie all the way down flat. Awesome today, guys, awesome. No joke, I know. Thank you for your efforts. This is your time to receive back and let go a little deeper. So let's take one last big inhale in through your nose. Big inhale in. Hold it. A little bit longer today in the hold. Holding it to a place that's a little bit uncomfortable almost. About 15 more seconds like this. Now see if you can get one more sip of air in through the mouth and then let it all go. Shavasana time. Next time you inhale, let's have you breathe in just a bit deeper. Exhale, let it out through your mouth. Start to wiggle your toes and fingertips. And from there, let's hug the knees into the chest. And drop the knees all the way over to your right. Just going to pause there for a brief moment. And on the exhale, press the left palm down and rise all the way up into a comfortable seated position. And just taking a couple moments of gratitude for showing up. And anything else that you're grateful for in a genuine way. And just to bring attention to the sensations in the body, what it feels like to be grateful. Different than what it thinks like to be grateful. Feeling that in your heart, feeling that in every cell of your body. And really letting in the victory of getting through what we did here and allowing in some gratitude for that. And we'll seal it in with one last Om. So keeping the palms at your heart, nice big inhale in through your nose. And then bowing the head down to the hands, sealing the practice.